There's Tom. How you feeling today, Tom? I heard you were sick yesterday. So your blood sugar is up, trying to get it back down. You can't mix your blood and your sugar together. I keep telling you this. Either drink blood or eat sugar, but you can't do both. Or something. Something. I guess you know what to do in that situation. And good luck to you. Almost done with this chapter. You know what? Blood, sugar, sex, magic. That's what you're missing. You're missing the sex magic part. Sent you a message, but ignore the titles. I'm rethinking those. Would you email them to me? Text. Did I get a text? Did I get a text? Oh, yeah. Yeah, change the back on one of them, or all three of them never need to be back. Yeah, some back, but not bareback. Don't. That has a different connotation. Come on. Figure black for noir. That does make sense. Paint it black. What can I spell? How about blackened catfish? Delicious. All right. Page done. Chapter done. Now I'm on chapter 38. My stomach is a mess too. We're gonna have to hit a bathroom a couple times in this hour. And I'm still drinking coffee, so I had lobster ravioli for lunch. But not the normal lobster ravioli that my wife gets from Publix. The last two times they have been out of them. And then they just get me other, like the bagged, you put it in the refrigerator and not in the freezer. Those are delicious. Last time she got me the Italian sausage stuffed raviolis, delicious. This time she went to, she got food from Walmart. And she orders food because she gets all of our various medications from Walmart and it's free delivery. You can order as many things you want. So she's always like, let's order some other stuff. They got to come anyway. And I'm like, see if they have any lobster ravioli. Preferably Maine lobster. And she got a bag and it's frozen. And I tried them and they were small. There was a lot of them. Probably for two people, but I ate them. And they were just not nearly as good. At all. I also didn't feel like making gravy. Opening a can and dumping it into a thing. So I just used grated cheese on them. And the other ones, when I do that, the other Maine lobster are delicious. They're very flavorful. These, no, not nearly as good. No, Kansas lobster is disgusting. Kansas lobster are very, very dry. Because they eat all that corn. Just not good at all. At all. Don't want no Kansas lobster. I believe that's a song as well. So I just saw they announced a horror anthology coming out. They start taking stories tomorrow, I think till the end of the month. Iron Maiden, an Iron Maiden anthology. I'm in. I'm like, you know what? Even if I don't get accepted, I'm still going to write for it. Still going to do a short story. 3,000 to 7,000 words. But everybody make pretend they didn't hear this so that my story will get in. Don't Want No Kansas Lobster by Def Johnny, No Eyes Line. Yeah, yeah, that's a great fucking song. Brilliant, even. How many hundreds of people are going to write about the Trooper? Yeah. So they have like a list of like 6 or 7 stories that have already been handed out for invites. And they swear there's some big invites for this. So here's a list of songs that you can't do. And my thing is the big songs that you that aren't on that list, like the Trooper, Run to the Hills. You know, those songs are gonna be. You're gonna have like 30 people writing for each of those. I'm not gonna tell you which song I picked. I picked an obscure B-side. Because it's an Iron Maiden song, and hopefully they'll like the story enough and go, you know what, brilliant. Brilliant. There's Mr. Frank. Was it their cover of Oops, I Did It Again? Exactly. You got your fisherman cosplay going today. Nice. I forgot to put my little my fish hook. You always got to have a fish hook on your cap, or it's not really official cosplay. So yeah, so hopefully, unlike the King Diamond, the Blue Oyster Cult, and all 400 other band ones, hopefully the Iron Maiden one will actually get published. There's Nick Zinn. After I'd already finished a page, and conveniently a chapter. Next page, Nick Zinn. Little son of a bitch. Next page. 85 degrees today, mostly sunny. Little humid. Little humid. There you go. Then. Ooh, I gotta say in the beginning, my stomach is. I had lobster ravioli. Not good ones though. The Walmart ones, frozen, and they are just gonna. They're about to kick my ass. Ooh, it's hurting. Oh, I think one of them was still alive. I think he's trying to claw himself out. Bastards. Whew. Fwa. We'll see how long I can hold in for. Maybe I just got some gas. You know, sometimes you just got some gas. No, I don't think so. So because I didn't write Thursday, Friday, Saturday much less, I didn't write at all. I wrote a little bit on Friday, but not really. Oh, I didn't write on Friday because the what do you call it went out. That's right. I didn't write on Friday because the internet went out. So then now I'm behind on my yearly thing. So now I got to get some words in. But first I got to go to the bathroom. You know it's that what time it is, boys and girls. Be back in a couple. gotta be honest. Probably gonna have to do that again. Whew. Brutal. And that wasn't the lobster ravioli. I don't know what that is. Yesterday I made pierogies, like the little tiny ones, in the air fryer, and then I dipped them in peach salsa. Delicious. That's probably what's going through me. Last night I made chicken fajitas. I'm on a roll with my cooking lately, and I never learn. I'm going to keep drinking coffee, which my brother does not drink because he says, "Oh, that's a diuretic." Yeah, pretty much. Of course, he drinks a shitload of alcohol. Which is also a diuretic. Exactly. What's not a diuretic, though? You know what I'm saying? What's not? Did you lose 50 pounds in the last 5 minutes? I felt like it. I felt like it. It was kind of, it's brutal. Just brute strength. Let me jump over to this one and see what's going on. Can't remember what the name of this chick was in here. I had an ad for Ghost Pepper coffee. They wanted $30 for a bit. $30? How big was the bag? 15 pounds? Ghost Pepper and coffee in the morning. Better buy tickets to that bathroom event. Yeah. You better be drinking that on the toilet. Yeah, that's like, oh, why do we do this? Because we can. It's literally all that is. You know who's not drinking that? Most people. It just seems like too much. Where's my cheese coffee? Yeah, why don't they have cheese coffee? I would drink Swiss cheese flavored coffee. Not feta, though. I am not drinking feta cheese coffee. I just blew through a bottle of Dr. Aspirin's fire roasted habanero sauce. So freaking delicious. I had peach salsa yesterday. It's really almost the same burn. Now I'm working a bottle of Bucky's scorpion pepper sauce, which I'm also going to plow through. And it will in turn plow through you. I'm reading the Matt Wilderson, The Old Man and His River. Tom Duffy gets a mention in the opening thanks part. Somewhere. A lot of other people I don't know. I think he was mentioned. Yeah, he's mentioned. I mean, he's not mentioning the. He's mentioning the close friends part. He's not mentioning the mentors and good friends part. Yeah, you're mentioning in the following is a list of close friends that have always supported my writing and encouraged me to keep writing. And there's a bunch of people. A bunch of people that don't know any better, and then Tom Duffy. Little Hightower is mentioned in that section, and also mentioned in the other section up top. What the hell's going on with that? Alexander Bailey also mentioned, but after you, Tom. So I just started. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll read this. It'll literally take me a day. It's all of 98 pages total. And the formatting is there's a lot of space. How are Bucky's Scorpion Pepper Sauce and your mom alike? How? Dandelion. Yeah, Dandelion Press. Apparently this is a book apparently about his grandfather. I read the forward of it, the opening part, and I was like, well, you're gonna make me cry? No C? What? Don't mind me. I want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe, and also to follow me on YouTube. I'm building that up very slowly, excruciatingly slow. And everything I've watched, everything I've read says, yeah, just keep throwing shit up there, and eventually one of them will magically just take off for absolutely no reason. It'll be like every other one of your videos, and then it will just click for some reason, and then thousands of people will watch it, and then YouTube will go, you know what? Thousands of more people need to watch this, and then it'll build up. No, it's just Alexander Bailey. So it might not be Alexander C. Bailey. It might be a different Alexander Bailey. I'm sure Alex immediately bought this book, though. I bought it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to support Matt, even though he seems very negative all the time. Frank, did you finish your edits for the Beers and Fears thing? I have not. I'm going to rewrite. Basically, not rewrite. I just got to do the. My tenses are all over the place. I got to fix that. Negative C Nancy. Then I don't feel so bad. Tell me when you're about to do yours. Because then I want to finish mine first. Get it in. They'll give me the push to get it in. Get it, push, get it in. Forget it. You bastard. Well, then I sent it the day before. I really gotta do it. I'm just like, I got other things to do. Like, I need to take a nap. I did a lot of housework yesterday. Took out the garbage, garbage day. Of course, they still haven't been here to pick up the garbage. I did dishes. I did the laundry. I even went out yesterday because my wife usually drives the Challenger, but she was in need of gas and she was running late the last couple of days, and she was like, "I can't. I'm just gonna take the truck." And I'm like, "All right." And so yesterday I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go get her some gas." I went and filled up the Challenger with some gas, and then I went to Dunkin'. I got me a frozen coffee with mocha. Send it back with no correction and tell him you did it right the first time. Yeah, exactly. I don't agree with any of your edits. So I had this weird thing happen to me this week with, I won't name the company, but I wrote a book for them, the 11th of 12 books for them. And I sent them, here's my copy for edits. Here's an idea for the back blurb. Here's my idea for the cover. I do that every time. It's not your fault Tim can't recognize you. Exactly. Oh, there's typos and stuff. That's on you, buddy. Learn how to read. So I sent all that stuff back like over 2 weeks. Normally within like a week they send me back, here's your edits. Instead they sent me an email that said, "Hey, great, here's a contract for this book. And what do you have? You have any ideas for the cover?" I'm like, you basically sent it. You basically sent it. You replied to my email, which had that information. So I wrote back and I'm like, I already signed a contract for this and the next book. So I don't have to sign a contract. I looked through the contract and it looks the same as the other ones. I'm like, oh, what are they trying to pull? Maybe some AI BS or something? But I didn't see anything different on it. I'm like, we already have a contract for this book. I already signed it. This was part of a 6-book deal. And so I copied and pasted. I said, again, and I copied and pasted, here's my cover idea. And then that's been like 4 or 5 days and then nothing back. So my goal was, if I sent it early enough last month, around this time, the book would be out. Because once I do the edits on that one, it's pretty quick. There's usually not a ton of edits. So now I don't know what's going to happen. And my June book is, Tom, if you're still on, June release will be the Three Tides box set. So can you format that, please and thank you. Frank, I sent you the Shocker box set a while ago to reformat because it's wonky. So when you're done with that, will you send that back? And my book bub this week for Shakedown, for last week into the weekend, I gave out over 20,000 copies of that first book, and I've already made back the $600 and something just on sales of book 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. I don't know if people read them really, really quick and they just went through, or somebody was like, started the first one or read the first one, was like, I like this, and then just bought the rest. But that was the idea, to give away the first one and sell the next 5, and I did do that, and it's still going. So still going. Now the mailman is here. Jeez, more junk mail, more garbage junk mail. What you got there, buddy? Close the box. Close my mailbox, you sons of bitches. Thank you. Let me go away. For some reason, he always stops in front of my mailbox, and then he fixes his truck and stuff. I'm like, yeah, don't do that in front of my house. Move along. Oh, you gave me my mail? Get away from my house. People. Yesterday, I had an hour phone call with another writer. I am a mentor for the Sisters in Crime organization this year. I think it's their first year actually doing it, and they gave me 2 different authors to mentor, and then one of them was like, yeah, looking at what you do and what I do, I don't think we're a good fit. I was just like, okay, kind of want to work with you anyway then, you know. But the other one is very excited, and she'd been published, but just short stories. She's trying to work on a book, and so that went well. Once a month, we have a phone conversation. I didn't see your coffee TikTok today yet. Well, 38 people have seen it. Man, my TikTok numbers are just ridiculously low. Wow, rude. Yeah, rude is you didn't see it yet. Rude is you should immediately be looking for it. Rude is your day shouldn't even start till you see that. Spilled coffee all over myself. So yeah, she's obviously a crime thriller writer, and I actually read a couple of her stories in anthologies without realizing it. So I like her. I like her stuff. I like the cut of her jib. If that's inappropriate, I apologize. Well, rude that she didn't want you to mentor her, but yeah, I'm rude also too as well. Yeah, exactly. She looks like she has some books out and stuff. She looks like she's been doing it for a while, and I'm like, why do you need a mentor? Like this lady now is just like, I have young kids, I got a job, I got a husband, I just don't have a lot of spare time to write. And so I can sit down and write a short story over 3-4 days. But it's hard to write, 63,000 word book, because it'll take me months and months and months, and then I lose the thread of the story, which I get. Everyone can be be better with a little Armand in it. That's right. Although I don't call him Little Armand, I call him Little Elvis. Good times. I'm gonna wrap this up in a couple minutes. I've had about enough. Fucking tired. Tomorrow I will probably not be on, but I will be on Friday. Hmm. I need to get motivated here. I can't. I don't have. I don't know if we have any big plans this weekend. Hopefully, I get some damn writing in. Next Tuesday, the 20th. Tom, if you're still listening, Amanda's coming over to get some writing in. So, if you'd like to join us, let me know. And for those who have been wondering, I still have my hotcake syrup. Still have it. Is today the day you spend an extra hour on Twitch fishing for new viewers? No, actually, I'm getting off now. Chad jumps in literally in the last 15 seconds of me being on. Hey, Chad, great seeing you. Hopefully, I'll see you Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I am signing off right now. I think it's time for another bathroom break. Yeah, you gotta set your alarm or something. All right, everybody. I will talk to you later.